Hey guys, this is Master DK. How you guys doing? Doing good? I've been doing pretty good, just handling a bunch of stuff in my personal life. A lot of big changes have happened to me recently. For me, I got some new people that have joined my immediate family, and I've been getting to know them and been bonding with them, and it's been great. We also got a second cat for our home. His name is Wolverine. He's an orange tabby. Still trying to get him adjusted to the house. Still trying to get my first cat, Peace, adjusted to him. Progress has been good, but it's not at perfect status yet. We didn't want to wait until we lost one cat to get another. Every cat needs a companion, and we just felt like it was time. Now, a lot of you who have been keeping up to date with my channel are probably wondering, where is Civil War? Why isn't it out yet? How long are you going to delay it? I wish I could give you a straight answer. The thing is, I've been struggling a lot with it lately, not just completing it. It goes a little bit deeper than that. This might sound a bit unusual, but it's just something that I have to deal with. And that's the fact that for the past few weeks, I've been really pressuring myself into completing this project. And as a result, I keep telling myself, you said you were going to do this project. You need to devote all your time and effort into this project. And you don't deserve to do anything else until you get this project done. Like, that's the level of pressure that I've been putting on myself. And it's an unnecessary amount of pressure. And the thing is that it's something that I've always struggled with, not just on YouTube, but as a person. I have a really hard time with the idea of letting people down. I have a hard time dealing with not being able to do my best. It's hard to accept that sometimes you're not able to do your best. Sometimes there are days where you just have to accept that you're not going to do what you set out to do, and that's fine. I have a hard time with that. And for those who are like worried and saying, oh no, he's going to cancel the project. No, I'm not going to cancel the project. I'm still working on it. But I've been putting off everything. Just everything. Pushing everything aside to get this project done because I keep telling myself, you promised you were going to do this. You promised you were going to put it out in this time frame. You need to get it done. And it's been leading to me just really beating myself up. And I'm not going to lie, it's starting to affect my mental health. And there's a point where I just need to look at what I'm doing and what direction I'm going in, and I just have to say, enough is enough. Like, it's okay that you're unable to do this because you're still going to do it. It's just not going to be what you expect. Another thing that I struggle with is that I don't do well with wasting time. It's one of those things where I guess I can't relax. I always have to be working on something. And sometimes there's nothing to do. And you're stuck trying to do things for yourself. And you don't know what to do because for once you don't have anything that you need to do or that you set out to do. And it has led to some really bad habits that I won't get into, but it's a very serious thing. You could call it being a workaholic. That's probably the closest thing I can get to it. I always have to be doing something, and it requires me to put off a lot of time that I could be using more wisely. I've had to cancel plans because I'm working so hard on stuff, and it seems really bad, but that's just the kind of person that I am. And I have to grind all the time because of how passionate I am about what I do. A lot of this also plays into my anxiety. I've struggled with anxiety pretty much all my life. I've had anxiety attacks. I would just break down for no reason. And that's something that takes a lot of control to not let come to the surface. And whenever I pressure myself like I do, and if I fail at that, I need to work extra hard at it. I need to punish myself because I failed. A lot of times when I mess something up, I can't fix it right away. And that just makes me feel even worse. It's something that I've struggled with on YouTube. It's something that I've struggled with in my personal life, with family, with my workplace, even with my relationship. The thing about it is that it comes off as guilt tripping whenever I tell people I need to fix this right now or else I'm going to feel like a complete failure. I'm going to beat myself up because I let you down. A lot of people look at that and being like, oh, you're being manipulative. This isn't really how you feel. You just want us to feel bad for you. And it's never been about that. I feel like dirt every time I let somebody down. I feel like dirt every time I feel like I let somebody down. They don't even have to say it to my face. They don't even have to hint at it. If I let somebody down, I know it, and I punish myself for it. That's what I've been doing with these projects that I put out deadlines for. That's the thing too. I put out my own deadlines. This is not a project I'm doing for someone else, and they need it at a certain time. These are deadlines I made for myself, which means I could change them if I really wanted to, and I don't have to give myself those deadlines. But I do, and whenever I do, I struggle to meet it, and when I don't, I just go right back to feeling like a failure, and that's not healthy. So what it really boils down to is I can't give you a release date for the Civil War comic dub. What I can tell you is that I am very close to finishing it, but it's not going to be the forefront of my focus as of right now. I'm going to periodically return to working on it until it's finished, because I just feel like I need to get it done now, as soon as now as I can, and that's not healthy, and it's been impacting me very negatively. One thing I want to do to curb this, to try and fix it, is I want to work on side content again. My gaming content on my gaming channel, my channel that I just started that I've only put out one video on, that I really want to put more content out for. The DK crew. My friends and I have been doing so much great stuff during our hangouts that can make for good content, and I haven't worked on any of it yet. I mean, I've started to on a couple, but there's so much that can go up on the channel, and I really want you guys to experience that. So I feel like I just need to give myself more time, more space to create. I want to do what I'm compelled to do instead of worrying about one thing holding me back. And right now it is the Civil War comic dub. I've had this problem with Marvel Knights Spider-Man too. I handled that project so poorly. It was so poorly planned. Voice actors have left. You probably noticed that in part 3. I had to replace some voice actors because they left. I don't know why they left. They just left. I could probably take a guess. Maybe it's because I delayed it so long and they didn't want to wait around, which is understandable. A lot of it has to do with just YouTube in general, right? A lot of people are used to getting content from the creators they watch all the time. When they see something that is going to be continued, they want to see it continued very soon. If they advertised something that their favorite creators are going to do, they want to see it as soon as possible. They don't want to wait. That's the mentality that I had going into these big projects. I need to promise them these things, and I need to go all in. But here's the thing, as a YouTuber who doesn't make a living off of this content, I can't offer that. This isn't how I make my living. I have a job. I have to put in a lot of hours into doing that job because I want money to be able to put into what I do. When I get time to myself, that's the only time that I'm able to do anything for YouTube. It's a struggle every day, but I've been able to balance it really well. It's only until this comic dub project took over everything that the balance started to skew, and it's gotten really bad, and I just want to fix that. I won't fix it right away, of course. The comic dub project is still gonna take some waiting, but the thing is, I don't even know if you guys are upset that it's not out yet. I don't know if you feel like, I don't know, but it's still how I feel. It's still how I see things, and it's something that I struggle with all the time, and I need to work on it. I just want to thank you guys for listening to me ramble on about this. Probably got really deep. Sorry about that. But yeah, I will come back to you with content very soon. Until then, stay your awesome selves.